Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. Coming up in BL tonight, we got one of Jamaica's largest conglomerates. That's GraceKennedy Limited. Talk about it being their year 2022. GK100. They're doing so many deals, and the deals are yielding results. Dividend consideration here. Board of Directors of GK will be meeting May 12th next week to consider an interim dividend to be paid in June of this year. Eppley Caribbean Property Fund share buyback advisory here. Eppley Property continues to buy back the shares. Eventually, that supply is going to dry up. That's the point of this. An advisory that 7,894 shares were purchased late April, between April 25th and 29th. Now, the source of funding was the cash on the balance sheet of the company, and the shares were repurchased on the open market as usual via their broker, NCB Capital Markets Limited, one of the biggest in the business. Now, Massy Holdings Limited recently got onto the stock exchange, the Jamaica Stock Exchange, a dividend declaration here. It's a good one. Interim dividend, 3 cents per share. It's going to be paid mid-June, June 15th. Now, iCreate Limited, talk about a share price on the move. Traded in their shares here, connected party on May 4th, 2022, buying up just over 47,000 shares in iCreate. Last of tonight, before you head into your weekend, Wisynco Group Limited coming up with the earnings. They are hot, the third quarter here. The earnings surging 22%, double-digit growth. Clearly, Wisynco here really continuing on their second quarter. This is the third quarter, but continuing that consistent earnings growth. So another massive quarter here by Team Wisynco. The revenues jumped also 28%, and earnings, as we mentioned, 22% year over year for the third quarter. Revenue hit just under 10 billion Jamaican, 9.7 billion, with net profit 830 million. That's per quarter. That's a lot of money. That's where the retained earnings are coming from, and the growth in cash at Wisynco. That's earnings per share, 22 cents also. Impressively, talking about cash, short-term deposits, investment securities rose to $9.25 billion. Wisynco, they can do a deal anytime they want in the Caribbean, in Jamaica. They could become a deal house, whatever they want to do. Talk about mergers and acquisitions, the outlook for them this year and next year. They spoke about that, their AGM, their quarterly reports. They have a lot of cash on that balance sheet. They're going to deploy it somehow, some way. Have a fantastic weekend. This is Business Live.